Manila and the 2023 V-League Collegiate Challenge, where it all began. This is the women's division, and we have 2 matches lined up for you for this afternoon. For match number 5, let us welcome the 2 teams from the NCAA. Our Lady Cardinals of the Mapúa University and their challengers, Our Lady Pirates of the Lyceum of the Philippines. We shall now have the official warm-up at the net.
Volleyball is back dito po sa Philip.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Hold ang bola. Galing sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. It's long.
And that is the score.
Oh! Championship point!
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Umiscore.
Wow! Lakas na pa kayo!
And the crowd here at Mapúa Arena are having the time of their lives.
This is where it all started. Well, first of all, happy fiesta, Paconians! Yes, actually, they're celebrating a fiesta here in the area of our venue, ang Mapúa Arena. And of course, women's division naman tayo sa pagpapatuloy ng V-League Collegiate Challenge. And Mapúa takes on Lyceum. Well, how are you all doing, mga volleyball fans? And we're back live para mapanood ninyo mga exciting matches natin in the women's division. Welcome, welcome everybody. Benji Santiago kasama ko rito. Ana Copico, bumati ka rin ng fiesta sa mga Paconians.
Happy fiesta sa mga Paconians natin dyan. It's very nice to be here. It's a very warm and active Sunday.
Well, eto na, yung dalawang teams natin para dito sa ating unang match for today in the women's division, Mapúa and Lyceum, both coming off respective losses sa kanilang opening matches, pero one is sure to bounce back.
Yes, and speaking of Mapúa, even though they lost in 3 sets last game against FEU, a very tough UAAP contender, I saw Mapúa fighting for their lives bench. And every time that they tried to bounce back or go through the walls of FEU, they were received with really good blocks, but their defense, which is in care of Vanessa Basbas, their libero, it stayed intact. Really good coverage with 12 excellent digs and 5 excellent receptions.
Well, those are something that they're going to be relying on coming into this match if they want to come up with their first win here in the V-League Collegiate Challenge. At yan nga, napag-usapan natin yung panic ng Mapúa when they took on FEU. Samantala dito naman, finalist in the NCAA, pero somehow they still fell short do sa kanilang rival, ang College of St. Benilde, in their opening match. And let's see how they can manage to have some sort of, hindi lang bounce back mapatunayan na they deserve to be in the finals of the NCAA.
You know, when it came to scoring points, Lyceum was head-to-head with CSB, pero a huge part of the factor of why they lost was actually due to their unforced errors. But, you know, even though that was sad, a very big factor to their very well-distributed team was due to their main playmaker, Venice Puzon, who was taking charge of her team and making sure that everyone is scoring.
Well, somebody really have to do a very, very good job and turn out to be a leader para nga rito sa panig ng LPU or Lyceum. When we return, we're going to be joined by Sara Asido, and not only that, of course, we will be bringing to you the match. It's Mapúa versus Lyceum.
din sa kanila.
Our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Jordan Macaranas. Second referee, Mr. Bobby Celso. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Lady Cardinals of the Mapúa University. Let's begin with jersey number 2, Raisa Ricablanca. At number 7, Princess Jolina Barbiera. Wearing jersey number 8, Trixie Gohol. Number 11, Aliana Nicole Ong. Number 16, Nadine Angeli Berses. And number 18, Hannah De Guzman. Starting libero is number 20, Vanessa Basbas. Head coach, Mr. Clarence Aying Esteban. Calling on our Lady Pirates of the Lyceum of the Philippines. At number 6, Jeanette Tulang. Wearing jersey number 10, Venice Puzon. Number 12, Joanne Daguna. Number 14, Mika Nina Daya. Number 15, Jonna Denise Dolorito. And number 20, Cyril Domingo. Starting libero is number 2, Angelica Blue Guzman. Head coach, Mr. Cromwell Garcia. This is match number 5, Women's Division, preliminary round of the V-League Collegiate Challenge.
We are just about all set and ready as we take a look at the starting lineup here for Mapúa. And of course, Roxy De La Cruz, number 9, was actually their highest pointer for Mapúa that time around during their first game against FEU. And you talked about Venice Puzon, number 10 player starting para rito sa Lyceum, Ana. No? So what's the whole expectation? One went into the finals at the NCAA. Well, how about Mapúa? How did they actually fare in their last outing dun sa talagang liga na nila?
Actually, during their games against yung FEU nga last time,
Yeah.
they were really putting up a fight. Although, you know, like FEU is a very intact team now. Parang ang laki na ng experience na naambag ng FEU ever since they were rebuilding. So they had that going on for them. And Mapúa was still fighting. Although medyo may kakulangan lang sila sa offense because yun nga, against a very strong defense. They were still fighting with their floor defense, care of our libero over here.
Oh, that's a good thing, you know? Dahil sabi nga natin parang alabas naman ito pre-season eh. Basically everything preparing for your actual league and all of the necessary adjustments that they have to make dito na nila. Diba i-address lahat yun eh.
And one more thing with Mapúa is yung team na to is not really new to each other. So yung gelling nila inside the court, mas may lamang na sila in that sense. But syempre we also have Lyceum here who has been you know, playing well and nakaabot nga sila sa finals of NCAA. So that says a lot. And syempre they're also gonna prove to us that they're worthy of that first runner-up.
Yes, at saka hindi lang yun yung pagbabalik nila ron, di ba? Kumbaga parang against the odds entering into the finals para rito sa Lyceum. As we take a look here in the first set, we got it all tied up at 2. And right now it's LPU. It's going to be serving here. And of course, that was Dolorito who actually made the first point here in the first set of this match. Welcome once again, everybody, sa ating live stream coverage of V-League Collegiate Challenge. just had a chance to take a look at Coach Crow para rito sa panig nga ng Lyceum. Actually, during the warm-up, both of these teams, I just noticed, they're really having a lot of fun. A lot of smiles from everybody, even the coaches.
And that's coming from both teams coming from losses.
Yun
Parang
nga,
wala
diba?
lang, di ba? Kasi every game is a clean slate for everybody. So, parang wala na yun dapat. Hindi mo na yun carry sa next game mo.
In the meantime, we're gonna rally going on right now between these two teams. How about that combination play para rito sa Lyceum? And what a great delivery right there, Anna.
That was Janeth Tulang coming in with a Be Quick and Patong 4 play. That was a really good play coming from Benice Puzon. You know, we've talked about her in the beginning, and coming from playing for a pro team, pinapakita niya sa atin ngayon na dinala niya yung mga natutunan niya coming from PLDT.
In the meantime, Mika Dai with a service error. It's 5 serving 3 right now. And that is long. Service error din ang ginante na Mapúa rito.
That was Hannah de Guzman of Mapúa University. Talagang nauuso na yung jump serve
Oo naman.
dito sa mga women's. Pero yung difference nila with the men's team, yung dito sa women's, more of jump float pa din.
I see. Okay. Very, very interesting observation right there, Anna.
Kasi yung jump serve ng men's team, yung may spin yung bola.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, dito yung float, yung pinapagana ng mga women's natin, yung bigla na lang babagsak yung bola sa side ng kalaban.
Okay, 5-all right now. Ito sa ating first set pa lamang. Duguna. And back with the lead para rito sa panig ng Lyceum. Duguna is also one of those players that they have been going to even in their previous match when they went up against College of St. Benilde. And truly they're expecting a lot from her in this game here. Well, equally done here well para sa panig naman ng Mapúa. So maganda pasimula natin dito ha. Dikit kaagad itong ating laban. Did we really expect something like this to happen between these two teams?
Well, for me, I expected that already because they're done with the first game jitters,
Yep.
diba? So, laking factor na nawawala na yung nerves or yung kaba ng mga players natin.
Back row attack right there para sa Lyceum. Duguna once again. There was that block. The ball is still alive. Chance here para sa Mapúa. And off the block, they got the point.
That was Raisa Ricablanca. That was a lefty spike for an open spiker. So, ang laking advantage din yan kasi hindi mo palagi ni-expect. Like, from a blocker's point of view, for an open spiker to be a left-handed, medyo may adjustment din na kailangan nilang gawin, di ba? So, hindi mo expect na yung check-out na yun pa-outside.
In the meantime, Mapúa takes us to the first technical challenge here as they lead by 2 over Lyceum.
We're still here in Paco Arena where two NCAA schools are eyeing to clinch their first win here in the V-League. By the way, my name is Harasida reporting from courtside. Pareho ngang wala pang panalo ang Lady Pirates at Lady Cardinals kaya naman talagang magiging mainit ang tapatan ng dalawang koponan. Alam ng Lyceum na kailangan nilang iwasan ang pag-commit ng errors at mag-adjust sa kanilang opensa. Ang gusto nga ni Coach Cromwell ay huwag sayangin ng Lady Pirates ang pinaghihirapan nila sa ensayo. Habang ang Mapúa naman ay inaral ang attack style ng Lyceum. Siguradong mahigpit na depensa ang ipapakita ngayon ng Lady Cardinals. Pero ano sa tingin nyo, Bench and Ana? Sino ang babalik sa Intramuros na may bit-bit na panalo?
Aba, oo nga naman, ano? Galing pa ng Paco all the way to Intramuros. Well, your guess is just as good as ours. So far, it has been close here. It's just a 2-point advantage that Mapúa has over Lyceum. And at the rate things are going, iba-iba yung nagde-deliver, no? Coming from both teams, Ana, di ba?
Yeah, and as I emphasized earlier, Mapúa was really strong on their defense against FEU. So I think that's one thing that we'll be expecting from them na, you know, they're gonna keep on improving is their defense. And especially since they're studying their opponents, yung mga attacks and palo, parang it proves na they're really that team who's banking on that defense.
How about Dolorito once again delivering the goods here para sa panig ng Lyceum. Although they're playing catch-up right here in the first set. But it's actually like the second time that they went to her and she produced the necessary point much needed here for Lyceum. 8 serving 10. Let's take a look at Mapúa. How about that? Also getting back the point.
That was Aliana Ong, the middle spiker of Mapúa. And, you know, a lot of expectations. Then mataas din yung expectations ng mga tao kay Aliana Ong because she's been the main go-to attacker of Mapúa.
Well, she has the size to prove that for Mapúa, for their student body and followers. Samantala, in this sequence naman, once again, who is it?
That's Jonah.
Yep.
Jonah Dolorito. And, you know, I noticed like she's not the tallest spiker out here.
I know.
But, you know, her offense, her open spikes, panalong panalo.
She's got a way of doing things. Here she is again. But somehow, there's a net touch called against Lyceum. That could be another great attack from Dolorito.
Last game against CSB, she scored 5 points. But looks like right now, parang first set pa lang,
Kaya nga.
nakakalimang puntos na siya agad.
Oops. Well, they tulang right there, scoring para sa panig ng Lyceum.
Medyo alanganin lang yung palo niya kasi nakita
I know.
natin tumama ng medyo maling part ng kamay niya pero puntos pa din.
At saka yung balanse niya, kinontrol pa niya eh.
Talagang pigil na
I
pigil yung
know.
pagdikit sa net. Art din yan actually,
Yes,
Bench, di ba?
totoo naman. Sometimes you just have to do a little bit of those extra things just to help you improve on your own. And that ball went too long. It's still Mapúa here as they lead by 3 here in the first set.
Just to add to what you said, Bench,
Uh-oh.
I think one of the important skills also of volleyball players is flexibility inside the court. Like, it's also your physical flexibility kasi dapat di ka talaga tatama sa net kahit anong dikit mo na eh.
Yep. Parang kinikwento mo yata yung sarili mo sa amin, Ana.
Looks like both teams are gunning for, you know, different calls. Check ball daw, according to Mapúa.
Ngayon yung kinokontest, syempre, na Mapúa because that went long for them, that attack. Let's see. I don't know, baka dulo ng kuko, kaya somehow.
May flexibility din yung daliri ng
I know.
mga blockers natin.
Anyways, right now it's Lyceum. Oh, wait.
That was a check ball.
Indeed, they corrected the call, so now it's going to be service here for Mapúa Lady Cardinals. And Nicole Ong right now with a very nice and safe serve. Dolorito once again, down the middle, delivering. I'm sorry, that's Doguna. Parang pareho kasi yung physique nila. Tsaka pareho yung atake, Dolorito and Doguna para rito sa Lyceum. Nevertheless, it still is a point para sa Lyceum.
Doguna scored 9 points during their
Yeah.
last game in CSB. So another reliable spiker yan for Lyceum.
Parang double-bladed weapon nga sila with Dolorito and Doguna para rin sa
Double.
Lyceum. Yep.
Dolorito, Doguna, double, the trouble. Ganon.
For the opponent, how about that? Finding the hole in the middle. And Lyceum executing that one very well.
Kung narinig nyo yun, mga volleyball fans,
Yeah.
ang lakas nung palo na yun.
No.
May echo dito sa Paco Arena.
12 serving 15. Here's Mapúa. Chance ball here para sa Lyceum. Doguna. Well, okay, great dig. Uh-oh. Free ball. Oh, but it went long. Bumabalik na Lyceum rito, Ana.
And that's actually another unforced error coming in from Mapúa. Yan yung mga iniiwasan dapat natin because, Lyceum is a champion. I mean, they fought for their championship and
Yep.
they will take advantage of these unforced errors.
And in those cases naman, siguro naman, iba naman ang mind frame nitong Mapúa. They're really looking at this as a big challenge. In the meantime, our second technical timeout, and still Mapúa in control here in the first set. Let us be a part of your long weekend because tomorrow is a holiday. And of course, this is V-League Collegiate Challenge happening right here at the Paco Arena. Look at the size of the crowd. The families. Talaga nga naman sabi ko nga, holiday kasi bukas mahaba-haba ang bakasyon.
At fiesta.
Yun pa dito sa Paco. So right now, how about that drop? Barbiera doing her thing right here over the blockers.
Right now, we have 9 attacks for Mapúa and 8 attacks for LPU. So parang nagkakatalo na lang din sila with the opponent errors.
Oo nga, tama.
And at this point, Lyceum is actually having the most opponent errors.
Bawi naman para dito sa kabila. For Lyceum, as Tulang right there doing her thing. Doguna to serve, 14 serving 17. Good serve right there, and a good dig para rito sa panig ng Mapúa. As the set, Dolorito naman sa kabila.
Dulo rito. Andun din yung set sa kanya. Dulong-dulo. At check out na yun to the other side. Look at that. Very powerful hit.
Always attacking from that left side. Sabi ko nga, nagpapalitan sila ni Doguna at si Dolorito.
Parang you don't feel the absence.
I know. That's wide.
Good read coming in from number 7 of Lyceum.
About this, a 3-0 run here para sa Lyceum to keep this first set close. There's their chance to equalize. And an ace! Tied again, 17. Let's see, they need to talk things over para rito sa panig ng Mapúa. Let's try to listen in.
Para doon sa dulo, hindi natin na-maximize yung opensa na dahil sa receive natin. Okay, pagkagaling doon sa dulo, bago tumuwi, titigan na yung bola para alam ko anong gagawin doon. Re-receivein ba ng kamay, didigpas pa. Then choke, react agad doon sa bola. Kung saan tumakbo, react agad sa bola. Tapos pagandahin mo lang kung ano yung kaya mong pagandahin doon. Okay, sipag na tayo doon sa atake. Tapos pagka coverage na lang ulit tayo. Tapos reset lang ulit natin. Okay, go.
Your take on the instructions from the coach of Mapúa as we take a look at the schedule this coming Wednesday sa Men's Division, 10 a.m. Ang Perps laban sa FEU, and then UE will take on Mapúa. And in the... Teka muna, baliktad ba to? Tama ba ito? Mauna naman yung women's. Anyway, San Beda versus Ateneo and UST. Lalaro din. Yun yung ating 4-match schedule this coming Wednesday. It's Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday po nagaganap ang V-League Collegiate Challenge.
You know, Bench, it's pretty ironic because I was saying earlier that Mapúa is doing a really good, floor defense, but during that halftime break, their coach emphasized that yung receive nila nawawala, and that's why they couldn't convert those rallies into points.
At that time, no need to receive dahil service error naman coming from Laguna. But check this out. 18-all here in the first set. And just in case you're wondering, unang laro pa lang natin in the women's division. And if you're viewing this live, pasado alas 4 na ng hapon. Ang haba kasi ng dalawang matches natin. And the men's earlier. Talagang punong-puno ng excitement yun. In fact, yung first match pa lang natin kanina, that really went the full route. Umabot yun ng 5 sets. Mga tatlong sets yata yung mga extended, including the final set.
Siyempre, walang gustong magpatalo, di ba?
Yun eh.
Parang everybody wants to have that win already on their roster.
Ito rin na nakikita natin here in this match that we have here in the first set. Walang gusto magpatalo. 19-all. You might have some sort of a spurt. You could lead by 4 or 5. That's what happened earlier. Mapúa was enjoying it, but Lyceum is back. They even have a chance to take the lead here. Oh, a service error. Yun lang ang nangyari doon.
That's actually the 9th error of Lyceum in this first set. So medyo malaki din yung errors nila, enforced errors. Contributing to the score of Mapúa, giving them 20 points with a 1-point lead.
All over. Oh, great dig. Chance here para sa Lyceum. Oh! But that finishing it right down the middle.
That was a very smooth play. An A-quick.
Indeed, indeed. Pataas pa lang yung bola. Inataw na. Mapúa wasn't ready.
The momentum looked so smooth. Alam mong pupuntos agad.
Pero 20-all. Walang bumibitaw. Oh, that's an ace!
Napabitaw tuloy yung receive ng Mapúa.
Yun yung pinaka-concern nila kanina di ba? Yun ang sinasabi sa kanila ni Coach Clarence.
But that's also because Venice Puzon had a really good service float right there.
Here she is again. Mapúa. Oh, how about that back row attack right there? Good delivery.
That was Hannah de Guzman of Mapúa. Napakalakas. Rinig na rinig mo yung bigat ng pagpalo niya.
It's like there was no way that ball is coming back. And an ace! Mapúa once again ahead 22-21. Now Lyceum, sila naman ang mag-uusap with Coach Crow.
One good pass. Di ba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, kailangan ma-practice natin. Okay? Every time makakapatay sila, okay, may one stop tayo. Naintindihan? Commitment sa ginagawa. Hindi po pwedeng aasahan natin yung kasama natin. Okay? Role playing. Kanya-kanya tayong trabaho, trabahuhin natin. Always talk. Huwag bibitawan yung kasama. Oh, erase na yan. Doesn't matter. Recover. Go!
How about that kind of an instruction, Anna? Galing kay Coach Cole. Home stretch na tayo ng ating first set.
I think that's also because both teams have really good service. Mga puro kargado yung mga service nila, and that's giving both of their reception, their defense, floor defense, a hard time. But that looks like a service error. Sumobra na sa bigat.
Yun lang. Indeed, that was, and once again, 22-all in a very close and tight first set that's happening.
Especially
right here.
if, dikitan bench yung laban So, hindi ka talaga pwedeng bumigay. Bawal na yung mga unforced errors dito dahil closing na to
Well, let's see kung sino mas matibay. Who can hang on and forget about the pressure, just playing on. Maybe overcoming the pressure at all. So how do you like that? Mapúa ahead.
Trixie Gohol giving it opposite 4 and then biglang C set. Mabilis na open set yon. So number 18, Hannah de Guzman, and she delivers.
Iba-iba na rin yung nagde-deliver para rito sa Mapúa. So basically, the most important thing here is that they're on the same page.
Yun yung maganda. Dahil even if Mapúa is distributing all of their points equally, dito naman sa Lyceum, ang go-to nilang mga open spikers, Dolorito and Doguna, still contributing the most and effectively at that.
Well, 23-all just here in the first set. And trying to bounce back and get their first win. Sa V-League Collegiate Challenge. Si Mapúa. Oh, that is long.
They tried. They really tried. Even though it was a miss received, medyo na pa-outside pa din.
Set point for Lyceum. Let's listen in.
Kaso anong ginawa mo? Tapos rumisib ka ng alanganin. Dapat walang ganun. Paano itutulong mo doon? Diba? Ba't naninigas ka na doon sa receive natin? Normal na galaw lang naman, hinahanap natin dito. Tsaka nakaplano naman kung anong gagawin. Ba't nagugulat pa? Pagka alanganin na, gawin mo na. Pasok na lang muna. Tapos gawin ulit natin, i-reset na lang ulit natin. Lumamang sila ng isa dahil sa atin, hindi naman sa tinrabaho nila Kaya manigas doon sa serve, mahina naman. Kaya dapat niya kakamay, madali na.
Actually, tig-siyam na error. Pero that was very, very crucial dahil ito na nga set point na para sa Lyceum.
Yes, and mahirap na din talagang magkaroon ng misreceive dahil that will dictate how your play will go and how the rally and the confidence of your teammates and how they're gonna get momentum as well.
Good serve by Denise Lopez. Good dig also from Lopez. Naibabalik. Nagagawa ng paraan. We got good rally here. Set point here for Lyceum. They will get the point and they will close out the first set. It wasn't really exactly as easy as they wanted it to be, but somehow, yes, you just have to go on with what was instructed, what you feel like doing. 25, 23, and 25 minutes, and Lyceum is ahead 1-0. It was close when we started this one, Anna.
Mapúa was actually leading during the first few points, and then Lyceum found their groove, and both teams actually had the same unforced errors, but Lyceum just took advantage of it every time and made sure na makukuha nila yung mga offense, yung mga attacks.
All right, well, when we return, we're going to be coming up with the second set. V-League, where it all started, one set down, and of course, plenty of great action still to come your way. And 25-23, nanalo nga ang LPU sa first set natin, Ana. Pero it was really a close one. Nobody could, actually, kumbaga parang down to the wire nga ang dating nitong first set natin.
Napakadikit dahil as we can see, Mapúa had 11 attacks while Lyceum had 13, and they both had 3 service aces and same 9 opponent errors. So I guess at this point, mas madami lang talaga, mas matibay yung offense ng Lyceum natin, and that's care of both of their open spikers, Dolorito and Doguna.
Yep. Combining and doing the thing that they needed the most for Lyceum. Basically, a comeback para sa Lyceum to take the first set here. And of course, we turn you over sa ating courtside. Sarah Acedo, what do you have for us?
Malaki ang naging improvement ng Lady Pirates setter na si Venice Puzon. Hindi lang basta sa laro pero sa pagiging leader nito sa loob ng court. Her experience in the Pro League made her more matured in the game. Kwento nga ni Coach Cromwell, yung dating tatahi-tahimik na Venice isa ng vocal leader ngayon. She really did inspire her teammates to go all out in every game. Benj and Ana?
Aba, yun lang yun, no? Kumbaga, there was something that Coach Crow was able to bring out in her. Diba? Kung dati, tatahi-tahimik daw diba?
Malaking factor yun lalo na yung mga tahimik, pag nagsalita na yan, parang makikinig ka talaga.
Yun yung kumbaga, it's how you build up confidence for your player, diba? Para sa mga coaches
And I think a lot of, contributing to that is also her experience in the Pro League kasi
Yun ba?
ibang-iba din yung atmosphere there. And I also saw that in how she was creating her plays inside the team, and yung mga middle blockers niya or middle spikers, although they're not contributing as much as the open hitters, but alam mong puntos agad. Yung dating pa lang ng paghawak niya sa second ball, pupuntos agad.
Let's see if she could be able to sustain what she was able to do back in the first set, helping out. And right now, welcome to the second set. The Collegiate Challenge. And right now,
that was a back row attack from Mapua's Roxy De La Cruz.
so ngayon lang na-involved si Roxy De La Cruz, after coming up big in the previous match that they had.
I think she's the magic bunot of Mapúa. Very unexpected, pero biglang siya yung highest contributor in their game.
Don't look down, but it's a 2-0 start here for Mapúa in the second set. 1-0 lead here para sa Lyceum. Mapúa wanting to take control and dictate the pace of this match to favor them, to even it all up. Long ways to go. We got a rally going on here. And how about this setup? And it's out. Tulang.
That was a opposite play coming from Tulang that medyo sumobra lang ng onte. I guess they're still warming up for this second set, no? Dahil nagkaroon din sila ng a little bit of break.
Ang problema doon, baka nga nagse-celebrate pa because they were able to take the first set. They gotta shake that off right now. Ito, nakapuntos na rin. Itong panig ng Lyceum.
Seeing as how they played in the first set, you know, like, baka gusto lang nilang palamangin
Ganon.
yung kalaban. Tapos biglang habulin di ba?
Mahirap yun.
Ayaw na ayaw ng mga coaches natin yan.
No.
Nakakakaba.
Para mismo may challenge na nakaharap mo, challenge mo pa yung sarili mo. Double the pressure, not actually doubling the fun.
That's fun for the viewers also, but not fun for your coach and your teammates, di ba?
And a nice set by Vinicius Puzon. Of course, kanina, there are so many things that we have talked about this player from Lyceum. So they're just keeping it close. Nagising na here in the second set. 2 serving 3. Agad recovery para sa Mapúa. How about this patong?
Another successful patong play for Lyceum. Parang that's one of their go-to plays as I've observed. And pupuntos talaga kahit sumabit sa net, puntos pa din.
Tulang responsible for that one. Now it's all tied at 3. So somehow itong Mapúa. Recovery here. Chance ball para sa Mapúa. And natin rito. Oh, how about that little bit push?
We already had 3 blockers waiting for Ong,
Yep.
but she still made it through the block and scoring for Mapúa.
It's like when you least expect it, it's not going to be a hard hit.
Sabi niya, wag niyo akong china-challenge. Papakitaan ko talaga kayo kung bakit ako yung reliable dito for Mapúa.
In the meantime, an ace here para sa Mapúa.
We have Raisa Ricablanca, a transferee from Adamson.
Ayun pa, Raisa Ricablanca also making herself known here. And Nicole once again getting the point.
Another quick play coming from Ong. That was actually very perfectly delivered coming from that receive to the set to that A-quick.
Stretches their lead a bit. 6-3. Then coming up in a block. Oh, block naman. Sinagot rito para sa Mapúa.
Mapúa's actually been having really good blocking defense, pero right now, Lyceum showed that they too can block. And that's a point for them.
That's Tulang. Very, and Puzon, very ecstatic. The reaction after coming up with that point. 4 serving 6, though, here in set number 2. And that's the way they want to do it. Teka muna. Yun lang problema. Parang nauna daw yung palo bago siya tumama sa net. Something like that. It's not one thing.
Napakaganda naman kasi nung buwelo ni number 9 of Mapúa. Hindi niya na napigilan yung momentum.
Kaya nga eh. And that was Roxy De La Cruz. Yun nga. Dead ba na muna eh. Baka lumusot yung point eh. No. Samantala, Mapúa still managing to still be ahead here. 7-5 in set number 2.
Tsaka bench, it's really hard to like stop yourself from the
I know,
momentum eh. Lalo, di ba kasi yung swing niya sobrang ganda eh. Tapos yung talon pa niya ang taas, hindi mo na napansin na lapit na pala sa net.
Yun yung kuminsan sisihin mo ron. Alam mo ko ano?
Ano?
Gravity.
Science pala.
I know. You might have the ability to hang, but sooner or later, you're still gonna go down.
Hindi na nadaan sa flexibility yun.
Oo.
Oh, what a strong spike coming in from number 18 of Mapúa.
It's like she wanted it, and she got it. Going into the first technical timeout, Mapúa ahead by 2. Welcome back. As you can take a look at Mapúa leading by 2. And coming off the first technical timeout, 8-6. They might have the lead, but they're trailing in this match. In a very close first set, Lyceum coming up and closing it out in their favor, and a service error from Mapúa.
At this point, both teams have 4 attacks. 1 block for Lyceum, 1 service ace for Mapúa, and then opponent errors na naman tayo nagkakatalo.
Joe Andaguna, 7 serving 8. Welcome to set number 2, folks.
That was a drop ball with an A-quick from Mapúa's number 3, team captain Therese Manalo. Minsan yun din talaga yung effective, yung mga unexpected drop balls eh.
Drop ball na, may angle pa. Hindi naka-ready ang Lyceum that time. Anyway, move on to the next play here. Good attack right there para sa Mapúa. And a better one here para sa panig naman ng Lyceum.
That was an open attack coming in from number 15, Dolorito. Check ball.
Si Daguna nag-serve, Dolorito tumapos. Sila pa rin para rito sa panig ng Lyceum.
Sobrang
8 serving
lakas kasi
9.
nung
Yep.
palo eh.
I know.
Parang hindi mo na maiwasan. Tumatama na lang sa kamay mo eh.
Free ball here. That's the setup. Oh! Wow!
That was a
Yeah.
miscalculation
I know.
coming in from Dolorito. I think she wanted to angle that drop or like stop spin dito sa open spiker din ng Mapúa, but you know, may miscalculation on her end on where she is inside the court.
Had the right intention, but somehow the wrong execution. 10 serving 8.
Bumawi!
Yun lang yun eh. I was just about to say that eh. Kailangan eh. She's got to make up for it, Ana.
Clean slate agad with the next point. Look at that smooth and strong spike right in between the long receive and cross court.
Meantime, they go back row with that attack right here para sa panig naman ng Mapúa. Still maintaining that lead.
Gohol giving it to her reliable spikers.
It's served by Gohol. Hindi umakyat yung bola into the net. And Mapúa is ahead by 3. 12 serving 9. And so they're going to be doing it. Chance here for Mapúa. No! Nicole Ong once again.
You know, they tried blocking Nicole ng 3 blockers, and now iniwan nila with 1 blocker. So for sure, pupuntos at pupuntos for Mapúa.
Still maintaining that lead for the Lady Cardinals. Lyceum naman, it's their chance. That's their time with Tulang coming up with that great hit.
Pabigat ng pabigat yung mga palo. Parang yung warm-up nila tapos na. Rinig mo eh,
They
from
have
the
to.
check block din.
Samantala, Denise Dolorito serving. Net touch.
4 touches.
Coach Clarence wanting clarification. What really happened? Let's see.
Looks like the referee called in 4 touches for Mapúa.
Just have to move on. Nicole, once again. Here comes Tulang.
Tulang is making her name known. She's been scoring, open man yan or opposite side, pupuntos at pupuntos.
Dikit pa rin. 12 serving 13. Comes once again Hannah de Guzman. Easy over that time around. Tulang.
That was a great block coming in from Nicole Ong. Very reliable. Mapadating
Oo.
man sa palo or sa blocking, reliable si Nicole Ong.
So she's playing both ways for Mapúa. But somehow that serve was long.
I think si Raisa Ricablanca still has a little bit of nerves, getting to her. Parang siya din yung tina-target pagdating sa mga service.
Hindi pa kompleto yung chemistry niya with her team. Is it something like that as a transferee?
But she's getting there. We
Yeah.
also see
Oo
her,
naman.
contributing so much for the team. Just needs a little bit more confidence siguro. And that's gonna be, dependent also on how the team plays well together.
Yun na yung buhay ng atleta. You just have to learn to adapt. Point will go to where Mapúa as they continue with the lead and leading us into the second technical timeout. They may be down a set, but right now they're ahead by 3. Back here at the Paco Arena as we continue to bring you some excitement in your long weekend. And of course, ito nga po ang Mapúa. Well, they're down a set, pero leading here in set number 2. Ang iniiwasan ni Rito, yung makabalik na naman muli. That's how it happened back in set number 1, favoring Lyceum. How about this running attack from Tulang?
That was a running attack coming in from Tulang. Parang she's showing us a lot of diversity with her attacks. Like she's contributing with open, with opposite, and now it's running.
Kumbaga, nadagdagan na nga yung Arsenal para rito sa panig ng Lyceum. So Doguna, Dolorito, ngayon Tulang is right there. How about this rally? Drop. And it's a good one. It's happening right here. Here it comes. Point will go the way of Lyceum.
That was also a great offset coming from Puzon. Puzon has been
Yun,
making
yun.
everybody work inside. Well distributed, lahat pwedeng pumalo, lahat kayang pumalo.
Yung trabaho niya, she's making everybody look good.
Dahil hinahatid niya talaga yung
I
bola.
know.
But now we have that drop ball. Kahit yung drop ball ni De Guzman, may dating, may bigat,
Oo. And still keeping Lyceum at bay. Diyan lang kayo. Mapúa still leading. That's great serve. Moves on once again with a set. How about that?
That was a
De La
great
Cruz.
cross-court attack. Actually, like, you know, as a player, that's also a very tough spot for your ball to go. But malaking puntos na din yun agad kasi most of the time, the open spiker of the other side, off guard, caught off guard.
Sabi mo nga, parang magic bullet lang ito sa Roxy De La Cruz. Pero every time she's on the floor, she delivers. Pero right now, ito, Mapúa, they may be ahead by to 18-16. But Lyceum, we have seen how they managed to come back in the first set. What are they going to do right now? Joan Doguna, the serve.
And I think both teams have really deep benches that everybody's contributing
Sinali
once
mo
they're
pa.
in the court. Oh,
So it's like the quality minutes that they're giving their teams here. Got a nice rally going on right here. A push. Kuha pa rin sa kabila. Here it comes. Nice dig. Drop. Puntos para sa Mapúa.
iba talaga si De La Cruz yung leap ng batang ito. Napaka-aggressive, very explosive. Talagang lumilipad sa ere.
Yan, oh.
Parang nagdadunk pa, oh.
I know, like she can see the other side of the court when she's up there.
And that time, her drop ball was quicker to hit the floor than she did the net.
In the meantime, still a close one that we're having right here. This time, Lyceum naman, just keeping it close.
Dolorito, basag block attack. Mapúa has been showing very good blockings, although they haven't really, scored a point with their blocks. Very intact, like they still make sure that yung malalakas na palo ng Lyceum won't go through basta-basta.
Cyril Domingo right there with a service error. And Mapúa still ahead. This time around, this is Manalo, the serve. They still have the lead here. Whoa, that's kind of wild. Oh, check ball. Oh, ano?
Both teams are so passionate right now. Every point pinaglalaban. And that was a check ball. Kitang-kita.
Panira ng manicure. What's that push? Ito yung atake. Yung nagdadali. Mapúa.
That was Rica Blanca. Parang napapansin ko nawawala na yung nerves. She's been doing defense at the back and contributing in the front as well.
Ana de Guzman returns to the floor here. Let's take a look at the hole. 21 serving 18.
At this point, bench Lyceum has been scoring with 13 attacks, while Mapúa has 11, but it's still the unforced errors of Lyceum giving it away for Mapúa.
That attack went long. And Mapúa is just 3 points away to get it all tied here in this match. They're down a set. And let's listen in to this timeout by Lyceum.
Step aside. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, we need one stop, ha? After one stop, service. Nakukuha. Ja to, di ba? Ja. Daya. Jonah. Pasahan natin to na maayos, ha? Blue. Pasa na maayos. Ito. Paina. Sundan mo na kagad to, ha? Naintindihan? Tapos porsyento mo to. Kung wala, ito na. Intindihan? Or kung gusto mo, papuntahin mo to dito. Kaya?
Try mo na ako.
Alin? Para sa kaliwa mo na. Okay, sige. Okay, go.
Still the mention of those names na binabanggit ni Coach ko, yung pa rin yung mga reliables niya eh. And they're down by 4 right now. Bola TV, of course, is the official live streaming partner of V-League Collegiate Challenge. Bola plus Bola. Ibig sabihin, just double the fun para dito sa Bola TV. There we go. Let's see if they can make the adjustment coming up a timeout. They got the point, Anna.
That was actually a miss received by Tulang, but it looks like siya lang din naman yung babawi para sa miss receive na yun. And, you know, Puzon trusted her with that, and she delivered.
So Dolorito to serve, 19 serving 22. Just to keep it close. Cole did his thing right there, pero bumalik pa rin ang bola. Ball up in the air right now.
That was a down-the-line attack coming from Rica Blanca.
Rica Blanca.
Ang laking factor din talaga
I
na
know.
left-handed din siya eh. So, everywhere she goes, mako-confuse yung kalaban because she's been spiking in the open, and then now, opposite, nakaka-confuse din yun sa blockers end.
That's like a proven fact in sports. When somebody's left-handed. In the meantime, dito naman tayo sa kabila sa Mapúa.
Okay? Huwag niyo sirain yung tempo natin. Okay? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, huwag kayong magda-doubt sa ginagawa niyo. Nakukuha. Kung mablakan kayo, di mablakan na kayo. Okay? Kung mag-outside ng palo niyo, nang ina-atake niyo yung bola na yung pinakamagandang magagawa niyo, okay na yun. Okay? Kasi walang mawawala ng kumpiyansa. Mag-pull block kayo dyan, todohan nyo ng block. Kung makalusot, wala tayong magagawa, nakalusot eh. Tindihan? O, gagawin natin. Anong kontrolado natin? Yung receive. O, receivean muna natin. Yan.
It's like make the move, make the effort rather than doing nothing and just letting it go. It's always a chance if you have to fight back. That's how they did it back in the first set. And they're down by 4 right now. Lyceum, Mapúa just 2 points away to even it all up here in this match. Got that running attack by Tulang. The point will go the way Mapúa. And they're basically like 5-set points here in set number 2.
That was a single block from De La Cruz, and it looks like she was waving her flag right there. Mahirap yun eh, mag-single block.
Just adding up to the pressure, go for the attack, never hesitate, and getting the job done. Well, how do you like that, Anna? All tied up, 1 set apiece.
It looks like Mapúa also gained their confidence at the end. Di na talaga nila pinabayaan na makabawi pa yung Lyceum even with that, you know, timeout.
It's like dictating the pace of this match. At 1 set apiece nga rito. Mapúa, hindi na nila pinabalik itong panig ng Lyceum. Just how it happened back in set number 1. At iba-iba na yung nakikita natin na nagdadagdag ng kanilang mga efforts para rito sa Mapúa, Ana, no?
And I could see that everybody's confidence were, you know, it was boosting up. Kahit iba-iba yung timing, yung pacing buwelo nila, pero in the end, nagsabay-sabay na sila to get that 25-19.
When we come back, set number 3. One set all. It's Mapúa taking the second set 25-19 laban sa Lyceum. What's the difference that turned out to be para dito sa panig naman ng Mapúa? Sa first set niya, nakabalik pa yung Lyceum.
Well, as we can see, they both have their attacks are head and head, 13 and 14. But Mapua's blocks, as I've said earlier, they've been, parang polished na eh. Talagang nadidikitan nila yung mga atake ng Lyceum, and their errors have minimized to 4, while Lyceum had 8. So medyo mataas pa din yung mga unforced errors ng Lyceum in that second set.
So after 2 sets, laging ang laki ng factor ng mga errors ng dalawang teams na ito.
And it looks like Mapúa has slowly but surely, created that momentum inside and made sure that wala nang papasok sa kanila eh. Parang nakikita mo na yung teamwork nila inside. Like they may not have the really strong attacks like, Lyceum's, Dolorito, and Doguna, pero everybody's working in their own way, and parang nakuha nila yung mga advantage agad pag nakita nilang nagkakalat yung Lyceum, mabilis nilang dinadrop yung bola. So very strategic.
Welcome dito sa ating set number 3. One set all tayo sa match na ito. It's Mapúa versus Lyceum. Lyceum took set number 1. Mapúa making it somehow convincing in the second set. Muli po Benji Santiago, Nakupiko, and Sara Asido. Buwan po rito sa Paco Arena. Ito na naman ang Mapúa. Mukhang tumaas na tumaas ang kanilang kumpiyansa, Ana.
Tuloy-tuloy na talaga dapat yan, and we could see parang that's also the difference with a team that's been intact or hindi masyadong baguhan eh. Makikita mo na yung pag-build up nila and hindi na nila yung pinapakawalan.
In the meantime, how about that? Dolorito getting a point here para sa Lyceum. So basically, adjustment lang ba ng Lyceum coming into the third set? Is that lessening their errors?
I think that's where they should start also, because it's been their consistent. Kung medyo yun, masamang consistency yun, but because they already have their go-tos who are very effective with their attacks, and parang yung blocking nila sumasabay din sila kahit papano, and they also have a really good playmaker. But as sa errors talaga, nakakasira din kasi yun ng momentum and attitude inside the court, di ba?
In the meantime, Lopez attacks but unable to come up with something that they really need, and the point will go Mapua's way. 3 serving 2. Nicole Ong done her thing actually in the blocking department and even at the attack department. Off speed! Wow! So, nakakapag-vary na sila ng kanilang mga atake, itong Mapúa.
And that's a really good thing because, with blocking, mahihirapan na yung blockers nila na alamin sino ba yung iba-block. So, naiiwanan na yung mga spikers, and that gives the spikers more space kung saan nila ilalagay or replacing yung bola nila.
In the meantime, Lyceum able to make the adjustment here, keeping it close once again. And this is Daya. Ong right there. Let's see the setup. Good dig right there for Lyceum, and the attack that goes in. Lopez.
It looks like Lyceum has established their floor defense. Parang hindi na nakakalusot yung mga palo ng Mapúa, and then they have their go-to attackers that will for sure convert that rally into a point.
It's turning out to be a trend right now. And the way they've started here in set number 3. Lagi namang close. One adjustment after the other. That's what we have noticed here. Good recovery here. Mapúa. And the point para sa Lyceum.
Looks like Lyceum has gained their energy back.
Well, they have to, Ana, di ba? Mahirap na eh. Parang kanina kasi nagdidictate na nga ng tempo. Ito panig na nga Mapúa, especially with that convincing when to take set number 2. Coach Willie Chan and family na nasa Siargao. Wow, sarap naman.
Actually,
Sana
hometown ko
all.
yan.
Sana all.
Enjoy kayo dyan, Coach Willie.
Yan. We'll see you when you get back. Okay. Long weekend talaga. Sarap. Anyways. 5-all. Ooh, how about Lopez once again?
That was a very strategic open attack from Lopez. Medyo yung top spin niya, saktong-sakto sa in-between
Oo
of
nga.
the spikers and di na nahabol nung setter ng Mapúa yung block niya.
So kung medyo na nahimik man yung Dolorito tsaka Duguna, here comes Lopez here in set number 3. Pero ito naman Mapúa continues to just keep it close. Very, very interesting ball game that's happening here between these two teams. Once again, we're tied 1 set apiece.
And you don't really know where the ball is coming from. Oh no, what happened?
Oh.
Looks like she tripped while serving. Very energetic
I know.
itong si De La Cruz pero parang nagkamali yung pag-apak niya.
Oh, you.
Nasobrahan sa energy.
Ang tingin ko back to earth. Lumilipat ka na eh. Oh well, those kind of things happen. I guess they're both feeling the pressure. And what a match that we're watching here. Parang talagang equal match na match on the thing. This time around, Mapúa will go into the first technical timeout because they got the point here. No? Di pa
They
pala,
did.
7-all pa lang pala tayo. Yes.
They tried dropping the ball twice, trying to confuse the momentum of the blockers, and it worked the second time around.
So Manalo. Actually, yun ang purpose nitong dalawang teams na ito. But of course, the point will go the way of Lyceum this time going into this first technical timeout here. Look at how it was done.
That
Lyceum.
was a magnificent down-the-line attack from Dolorito.
We're still here in Paco Arena for the V-League Collegiate Challenge. This is Aracida reporting from courtside. Pagdating sa middle, hindi pwedeng alisin sa usapan ng Lady Cardinal na si Nicole Ong. She really made sure that she came prepared in today's game. Mental adjustment, focus sa depensa at sipag sa training ang ginawa ni Nicole. Dagdag pa natin dyan ang Cloud9 overload na kinakain niya bago sumabak sa game. Bibili na rin ba ako ng para sa atin, Bench and Ana?
Pwede.
Kung libre mo naman,
Why not?
Sarah, di ba?
Yeah, basta sagot mo.
Go-to snack ko din yan eh. It's very cheap, but it's very good.
Yun. In the meantime, as we return to the match here, all tied up at 8 between Mapúa and Lyceum. And this is just the first of the two women's division matches that we're bringing to you as we continue to thrill you with V-League Collegiate Challenge. Buhat po rito sa Paco Arena. Lyceum, again, where the edge, just up by 1. 9 serving 8. And how about this rally right now? This attack from Mapúa, bumabalik sa kanila. Parang wall ang kanilang kalaban. Oh, wow! How about that? Denise Puzon has made a mistake of just actually touching that ball.
And that was also Hannah de Guzman with an off spin. You know, like we've known
Pwede
her
naman
for
siya.
really strong, mabibigat na mga palo, pero she has variation with her attacks and I really like that. Pasok na pasok sa gitna.
Samantala,
Ang lalaki ng blockers
I
ng
know.
Mapúa. Dikit na dikit. Walang
Tulang had the
kawala.
right idea pero hindi lumusot.
I mean, if you're up against two big blockers like that, where will you even put the ball?
Tulak ko na lang kaya, sabi ni Tulang.
She really tried though. She did.
Ano, hindi pa rin nakatulong kay Tulang.
And that's care of Nicole Ong. You know, very reliable middle blocker of Mapúa.
Indeed, indeed. Mapúa by 2 right now. See De Guzman. And that push. Nicole Ong.
Another one for Nicole Ong. Parang ano, nagsasawa na tayo sa pangalan niya, no? She's making so much waves for Mapúa. Paluman, blocking, and you know, Mapúa has 2 blocks already, and that's care of Nicole Ong.
Yun nga yung overload niya. Favorite snack niya. And we're seeing
Baka
the
may
result.
overload din siya sa training, no?
Palagay
With-
ko, nabanggit naman ni Sarah yan kanina.
Dahil maganda yung performance na pinapakita niya sa atin everywhere.
Samantala,
That was an opposite attack coming in from De Guzman. Kanina, she was in the open side and now she's in the opposite. And I guess that's also because of her good blocking skills na saradong-sarado para sa open hitter ng Lyceum.
sila yung nagkukunay ba nun ni Nicole Ong for those blocks.
Mayroon silang gelling together.
I know.
Good chemistry.
It's Lyceum down by 3. And Tukuna right now, serve. 10 serving 13. And De Guzman. Oh, it went in. It caught the line.
Napakanipis na down the line attack and it's also very strong. This girl has been also showing us as much as Nicole Ong, you know, her spikes and attacks. Sobrang may laman pa. Nahihirapan na yung Lyceum to read, you know, where her ball is gonna go.
Mapúa up by 4. And something has got to happen here. Lopez once again. She's doing pretty well here in set number 3. Even bago matapos yung ating set number 2.
She saw that hole in the middle of the block and lusot nga yun even with the floor defense of Mapúa, you know, turning that into a point.
Ika Daya with a good serve right there. Oops.
That was an overreaching call with the setter of Mapúa. She's a backliner, but you know, she tried to drop the ball because it was probably too near the net, and that's a violation.
Much needed point here para sa Lyceum. 12 serving 14. Ika Daya, another good serve. But this back set, Hannah de Guzman. Medyo nabitin.
It was too tight, too near the net, and she couldn't find a way to go over the net.
So a good run here para sa Lyceum.
Both teams have 8 attacks and the same errors. So, dikit na naman yung laban natin ito. Parang 23-23 to mamaya eh.
Tingnan muna natin what's happening right now. As of the moment, 14 all. Dito muna tayo sa 14 all.
Kinabahan na din kasi ako.
Nasa 23 ka na. 14 all muna tayo. Okay. Yeah. But basically, we're enjoying this. Hope you are too. Who have been following us and enjoying, putting us a lot of likes. I see him now ahead, 15-14. And we get a timeout here. Let's listen in.
Sa harapan nyo lagi eh. O ngayon, malakas yung serve eh. Ano gagawin natin? Sa bipas lang tayo. Chok, pag naiangat na, kontrolin mo na. Ikaw nang gumawa ng paraan doon. Wala na, inangat na. Ayun na yung dating ng bola eh. So, anong gagawin mo doon? Ito man. Attacker, gawan din ng paraan. Paano natin magagawa ng paraan yun? 3 babayan nangyari sa atin. Lamang tayo na dahil lang sa service receive natapos tayo. Okay? Ngayon, receive lang ng maganda. Kung hindi kaya, bipas lang. Tapos, bago tayo sa magkabilang
tayo. Tara! Hey, lady! Cardinals!
So back in the match here, Lyceum finding a way. And they're ahead. 15-14. 1 set apiece in this match.
It looks like the composure of Mapúa has shifted to Lyceum, and you know they're very composed now, very calm energy, and just they're doing their jobs and roles very well.
Flips that attack. And Guzman ay umakyat. Point again for Lyceum. Now they're up 2 and going into the second technical timeout. 16-14 now in favor of Lyceum. Bola TV is our official live streaming partner. And of course, you're enjoying every bit of the action that's happening right here for V-League Collegiate Challenge. And once again, Benji Santiago, Ana Copico, and Sara Asido. Kami po naghahatid sa inyo. First of the 2 women's matches scheduled for today. And this one, hindi lang ito appetizer ang dating eh. Parang this is something na talagang bababaran ng ating mga viewers. Itong laban na ito ng Mapúa and Lyceum, Ana, ano?
Dikit na dikit ang laban natin today. And I think it's really about, you know, who's getting the momentum and who's enjoying. Because a while ago, Mapúa was enjoying having the time of their lives, and then nag-shift yung energy nila inside, and now Lyceum is taking advantage of that.
Nabababat na nga sa service area. Ito si Mika Daya as they lead by 3 right now. Itong Lyceum. Anong adjustment dito para sa panig ng Mapúa? Let's see how about this attack. But it's out. And Lyceum continues to have their way here as they are up right now 18-14 here in set number 3. So unti-unti bumabalik na naman yung nakita natin na pasimula itong Lyceum. Mapúa. Well, somehow they will get that point right there. Nagawa ng paraan.
That was an offset, pero check out. Giving the score to Mapúa. Oh, I wanted to take this time to reach out to Kuya Sue Roses, who's watching the game today. Baka naman daw may pa-Cloud9 dyan.
Nandito na ba?
All right, that was another quick patong play coming from the Lyceum. Care of their setter, Puzon. You know, we haven't seen that in a while, especially in the 3rd set. And that's what we've been missing from Lyceum.
It's turning out to be a good run here para sa panig ng Lyceum. 19 serving 15 here, set number 3. And Mapúa had other things in mind, especially that attack of De La Cruz.
Yung tawag natin dyan is madulas yung palo. Kasi pumapasok sa loob ng blocker eh.
Okay.
And then, it's really hard to recover from that if you're a blocker because it's too quick. Because it's right in front of you.
Sabihan natin every time Roxy does her thing, talagang napapakinabangan Also getting the point, pero ito Mapua's trying to make a comeback here. 17 serving 19. Yes, Anna, go ahead.
Yeah, Roxy has been a magic bunot, but in the end, she ends up starting sa mga susunod na sets because she really performs. That's a crossover violation from Luzon. Pumasok yung buong paa niya on the other side of the court.
It's somehow like a momentum shift. Mapua is close.
Hindi tayo po pwedeng magkaroon ng doubt sa ginagawa natin. Okay? Hindi rin po pwedeng, ang nasa utak natin, peperpektuhin natin yung bagay na gusto natin gawin. Nakukuha. Why? Kasi pag gusto mong perpektuhin yan, maninigas ka kasi marami ka nang iniisip. Ang kailangan natin, kailangan alam mo kung paano mo gagawin. Alam nyo naman, di ba? O, gawin muna natin. Huwag niyong isipin yung mangyayaring kasunod. Yun muna yung moment na yun. Ha? Go!
But basically, momentum breaker lang para rito sa Lyceum dahil eto na naman nga, bumalik na naman rito ang Mapua. Just when they thought Lyceum, they led by 4. And sometimes you can't afford to just take it easy unless the set is over.
And you know, Benj, like as much as volleyball is a very physical sport, I like how si Coach Cromwell is managing his team because he's managing yung emotional and mental state of his players because he knows that his team will perform and can perform, but it's all in the mind most of the time.
That's just long. Sa atake na yun ng Mapua. LPU. Well, after a timeout, at least they managed to get the point. It's the most important thing there. Ibig sabihin, tama yung reaction nila sa sinasabi. Coach Cron, no?
And the players listen to their coach.
A good dig. Ball still in play. It still is in play. Ooh.
That was Gregchel Cabadin. Bagong saltang player from Mapua and scoring right away.
Making her presence felt.
Kayo ba ay kabado? Siya din ay kabadin.
May kabadin.
Pero parang wala namang kaba kay kabadin.
Ayos naman so far. Ito Lyceum getting the point. They're ahead by 2. One set apiece tayo. Domingo with the serve. Oh, into the net. Service error.
Lyceum has been having a good set, this third set, with maintaining their unforced errors. They've actually minimized it to 6 as of now, while Mapua has 9. So that's going on good for them, and you can really see the difference in composure from the second and the third set.
Ibabalik agad yung focus no? Bantala. Tolorito went wide with that attack. And don't look now. Malapit na yung sinasabi mo, Ana. 21 all tayo ngayon.
Meron pala akong manghuhulang factor. And also, like, another thing I've noticed, Bench, is that the players of each team, parang nabababad din talaga yung bench players nila, and they're giving way to, make or let the first 6 rest.
Well, that's exactly the point of having this like pre-season na dito sa ating B-League. It's time for the rest of the players, or it's seldom used, and try to bring out their shining moment para they could earn a spot when their first official league starts.
And now that all of the first 6 is back in the court, nakikita mo na bumabawi na naman yung mga lakas ng palo nila. Parang,
Kaya nga.
may ricochet. Wow.
Tsaka closing out na to ng ating set no? Malapit na. 22 all.
Sabi ko sa inyo, 23 all talaga yung labanan dito.
Pero sino muna mauna? To 23. Ball is still up in the air. Mapua's turn to attack. Oh, it's still in play. How do you like that, folks? You got a nice right. Got a better block right there. Mika Daya coming up. Laban pa yung kay Nicole Ong right there. Take a look at this.
2 middle blockers, single block pa. Napatumba tuloy si Nicole Ong.
Nag-A-pass. O ano nangyari? Di mawala na sa forma eh. Sino mas mataas porsyento? Yung open o yung 5? Di ba? Sayang eh. Kasi dalawa lang oh. Dalamangan tayo dahil doon sa error natin na yun. Ong, pag ganun din, gawan din ng paraan. Na-set na wala tayong mangyayari doon eh. Ang gagawin, ba't diniretso mo yun? Dapat walang diretsong atake tayo, di ba? Oo. Di ba? O habulin natin yan. Kunin natin yun eh. Oy, disiplinahin pa natin yung depensa natin. Kunin muna natin itong
Slight advantage para sa Lyceum. Mapua trying to make a comeback. It's basically, you will never know who's actually having a good run or most probably could say, yun nga, no? Sino ba talaga? Who wants this set and who wants to go ahead?
And bench, the difference between these two coaches. If Coach Cromwell focuses on the emotional and mental, adjustments inside the court. Ito namang si Coach Clarence, very strategic yung mga instructions niya with his team. And it works both ways, different styles, di ba? Pero very effective.
Ayan ang inulaan mo, 23 all na tayo. Ano? Not anymore. All of a sudden, Mapua has found some sort of like they were not expecting this, but they just really have to work for it. And we are at set point.
Receive ha. Commit. Anong play mo? Wide. Okay. Diyan, huwag ka mag-down sa atake mo. Atake mo. Di bali mag-outside. Nakakuha. Quick, atakihin ang quick ha. Pag binigyan bunso, atakihin. Porsyentuhan. Okay? Or pag gumanda, gusto mo, pakwikin mo to, patras kaliway mo ito. Pwede? Go! Porsento ka, may sense ka ha?
Set point for Mapua. One set apiece in this match. The trend still continues.
And now that it's 23-24, Coach Cromwell is giving out instructions and, mixing up the strategies inside, knowing that Venice Puzon will deliver and, make it for the team. Ayun lang.
Yun lang.
That was 25-23 and hindi pumasok yung drop ball.
How do you like that? Still a close one here. This set has found us to be more and more intent on watching what's going to happen next. At tingnan lang natin itong ating mga highlights. Set number 3, another what we call kind of game kung kaninong momentum. Nagpapalit ka agad eh. And you can never know. Umabot nga sa 23 all na binabanggit mo, Ana, diba?
And you could also see that Lyceum had it for the most part of this set. Pero parang towards the end, medyo bumigay. Hindi natin alam ano ba yung nag-shift inside the court, but it looks like they weren't able to keep that momentum up.
2 sets to 1 lead para sa Mapua. We'll be right back. Mapúa taking the third set and leading 2 sets to 1, 25-23. The numbers here, Anna, as you might want to say, what really happened back in set number 3?
Well, we could see that Mapúa had 13 attacks. So coming in from both sets, no, para nag-increase yung attacking percentage nila. When Lyceum has only 10 and both teams had 2 blocks, both teams had 1 service aces, and then their errors, dun din it's head-to-head, it's 9 errors from Lyceum and then 10 from Mapúa.
Somehow, sabi mo, nag-improve na yung mga atake and everything is with regards to errors. Parang medyo nagbabalanse na siya ng konti.
And during the second set, Lyceum had the most of the errors.
Yep.
It gave way for Mapúa to win that set, but now it looks like parang nagkapantay-pantay na naman, and I think it was towards the end of who wanted it more that made them win that third set.
Slowly but surely, sabi nga natin, it's like a confidence builder para sa Mapúa. It's the way they have been doing it. Hindi nila mapagpag ng gusto no? Itong Lyceum dahil talagang the ability to come back. Pero kailangan talaga, sabi nga tibayan mo lang, tiwala lang.
And that's also because Lyceum is, they're a contender for the NCAA championship. So we expected that from them, that they're not just going to give up easily. But it looks like Mapúa wants it more, and they're equipped more right now during this whole match.
And you also made mention about yung somehow pagiging solid. Not too much changes that has happened para rito sa Mapúa. They really know each other. And it shows,
And they also have, a new addition to the team. This is Rica Blanca coming in from Adamson, and it looks like she's a good addition. She's been performing with the attacks and helping out with the defense.
Madali siya naka-adapt, and it's really helping the cause here of Mapúa. It's now 1-all here in set number 4.
And what I like about Mapúa is hindi mo din alam kung saan nanggagaling yung mga atake. So parang kahit as a viewer, nanguhula ka din, no? And they just perform, they score. It works. And that was a drop coming in from De Guzman. She's been mixing it up, giving us really mga mabibigat, matutunog na palo, and then now off spins, and then eto ngayon, that play was a drop ball.
Service error right there para sa Mapúa. So ito yung adjustment pa rin na gusto mangyari, especially for this player nga, si well, that was Kakula right there, made a service error. Rather, itong si Rica Blanca, I'm sorry. Now look now, Mika Daya coming up with an ace. But basically, they're having a lot of fun. You can see the two teams, even with those errors, dikit yung laban natin. Andun pa rin yung mga smiles. They're really having a great time playing this for everyone. 3-all. What else is new? Yun pa rin ang trend.
Dikit na dikit because nobody wants to give up that easily.
It's the attack. Nicole Ong with that dig. Easy over here for Mapúa. It's the set, back set. Tulang gets the point.
Tulang right there with an opposite attack. They took advantage of the miscommunication that happened with the play before that with Mapúa, and isang malakas na palo lang pala yung katapat from Tulang.
Inanggulo rin niya yung palo niya. Samantala, as we continue with this match, Lyceum ahead. Ball up in the air. It is Puzon who snaps it over. Pero ito, it results in this attack naman over at the other side for Mapúa.
That was team captain Veris Manalo. A very different style from Nicole Ong, but her spikes are also very strong, but it's directed towards the long end of the court.
They might have the edge in this match. They just have to continue here for Mapúa.
That was De La Cruz, another one of her explosive attacks. Lumilipad talaga at
Oo,
nakikita
yun na
niya
naman.
yung butas. Oh.
It's like hovering right there.
It's
And
such a pleasure to watch her.
I know.
Like even her attitude inside the court, like she just smiles. Even if nagkamali, smile. Bawi agad sa next play.
Yun lang yun eh.
Puntos pa.
The cheerful skills here para sa De La Cruz. 5-all. Konting kwentuhan pa lang kami rito. Lalamang yung isa. Didikit na naman. Tatla na naman tayo. But here in set number 4, 2 sets to 1 lead bala ito in favor of Mapúa.
But also, you know, Bench, in an athlete's mindset, yan din yung mahirap yung pagdikit na dikit kasi you don't know if, you know, it's your team that's parang who has like a better skill or parang ano ba yung lamang nyo that you could take advantage of. But kapitan, like, that's really what we practice during training also. Yun yung mga dikit na laban and it shows character basically for an athlete.
At saka yung being able to handle the pressure. Tibay ng dibdib din yan. How to handle the pressure, especially. And this has been going on since we start this match between these two teams. Mapúa by 2 for now. An attack. Recovery here for the Lady Cardinals. Naman sagot for the Lady Pirates. Oh, yun lang.
Lyceum took advantage of that floor defense na medyo nagkabungi-bungi yung floor defense ng Mapúa and that's to Lyceum's advantage.
Here is Santa Maria serving. And we get a close one once again here in set number 4. Rica Blanca. Scored attack. Gets the point. All of a sudden, ang feeling ko, set 5 na. Hindi pa. Set 4 lang. A technical timeout lang tayo. 8-6 in favor of Mapúa. And so we continue, 8-6 lead here for Mapúa, and they lead the match 2 sets to 1. And recovery free ball right there para sa Lyceum. All wanting to take it back row. Open space, unoccupied. And Lyceum taking advantage of that situation.
The setter needed help and it looks like, you know, nagkatinginan inside who was gonna get that second ball.
Denise Puzon serving. That attack, it goes in!
That was a great attack from De La Cruz. She looked over the other side to see kung saan ba yung butas. And with that hang time, makikita mo talaga yung buong court niyan. And that was a great delivery from her.
Grabe, no? Multitasking while airborne.
Habang tumatalon, tumitingin pa.
I know, nag-iisip pa, no?
Expertise yan ng mga volleyball players.
Ten serving 7. Set number 4. And a service error right there.
Right now, we have 7 attacks coming from Mapúa, while Lyceum has 4, and both teams with 3 unforced errors.
Sometimes yung mga momentum ay magtuloy-tuloy, no? Napipigil pa rin along the way.
And I think that's why, having lesser unforced errors is important. Because both teams are having a hard time gaining that momentum for their team, and nakakasira din yun ng energy inside, your flow. And syempre yung will to win mo, parang nahihirapan kang ilabas eh.
Speaking of will to win, they lost their opening matches. Itong dalawang teams na ito. And against each other, one of them will go up. And of course, the second setback naman para sa matatalo rito. But we still can't figure it out the way things are going here between these two teams. 10-all. Sabi ko nga, anong bago?
That was Duguna with an open spike. Medyo bago kasi we haven't seen her in a while in the second to third set or fourth set. But now she's making a comeback for this fourth set.
All part of the preparation. Sabi nga natin, hindi pwedeng yung first 6 mo, yun na lang yun. You gotta be able to find somebody who could actually equal yung efforts din ng mga starters.
Lalo na dahil pukpukan yung labanan natin ngayon. Dikitan niya, laging kunyari 10, 11. Napapagod din yung mga athletes natin.
Exactly. Tapos ganito pa ka-close. Although natatapos naman natin na matino yung mga sets natin, pero laging dikit eh.
Ayaw kasing magbigay ng bawat isa eh.
I know.
They're all hungry to win.
Somehow, this is also sending out a message para sa kanilang makakaharap in the future, and especially dun nga sa NCAA, on what they can manage to come up with some more. Rica Blanca, Ana de Guzman, dito naman tayo, Rica Daya, Rica Blanca again. Oh, laging regalo para sa Lyceum.
That was a miss receive from a free ball. Isang malaking kasalanan yan to misreceive a free ball, and Lyceum took advantage. Regalo at pumuntos sila.
And now they're up 2 ang Lyceum. They may be a set down here in this match. Samantala, Nicole Ong. Mukhang eto rin, may pagod na rin siguro nararamdaman. No? Hindi na ganun ka-solid yung mga palo niya.
And I think that's also because of their receive. It looks like Mapúa is having a difficulty digging the spikes of Lyceum. So, as a middle attacker, you need like a perfect set to have a really good attack as well.
Somehow with that service error, Mapúa gives up a point. Speaker Daya will be serving 13, serving 11 here. Good serve. Medyo over-receive pero somehow nagawa ng paraan. Let's see this attack. Hole in the middle and nobody could react. Lyceum takes their advantage and stretches this to 3 right now. 14-11.
It looks like Mapúa is having a hard time regaining their, winning attitude inside the court, and naaapektuhan na sila ng mga calls ng referee.
They just have to maintain their focus here. Oh! Hindi umabot.
That was a good blocking defense coming from Mapúa.
Huli na yung reaction. Bitin. Nicole Ong right there on the serve. Maybe down by 2. The way things are going here. The ability to recover and make a comeback. It's off the block. But somehow the point will go Lyceum's way. Let's take a look at it one more time. Oh, nahawakan din yung net, ano? Ana?
Another, I think it's her and the net.
Oh, yun
Sila
yun
yung
eh.
magkalaban
I
ngayon
know.
eh. Parang yun yung malaking kalaban talaga ni De Jesus, ni De La Cruz of Mapúa.
Dito naman sa kabila, Hannah de Guzman just hitting that attack to sa antena. As we go into our second technical timeout, Lyceum enjoying a 4-point advantage. Back here, and Lyceum, they may be down a set right now, but they're feeling good about set number 4 as they lead 16-12. But right now, at the Mapúa, they got to make that adjustment, and they have to be quick about it.
That was Manalo with a quick spike. And that's I think that's what Mapúa needs, like a clean spike.
Yep.
That will boost their morale and momentum inside the court. Kasi parang kanina medyo, they look so down and defeated.
I know, parang nag-iba yung body language na nila, no?
Or maybe it's also the fatigue from
Pwede.
fighting na
Pwede rin.
dikitan yung points natin ng both teams. But they just really need that clean spike that will boost their morale.
Well, this can also turn out to be an endurance battle here between these two teams. 13 serving 16. Good serve. Expecting a good play to happen right here. The recovery from Mapúa. Ball up, the attack. Ito naman Dolorito. Oh, off speed attack right there. Ball still up in the air, but there's going to be an infraction and point will go the way of Lyceum. And a quick timeout has been called here by Mapúa. Makinig muna tayo.
May tutulong mo ngayon dyan. Kung hindi ka naka-ready, pinasok pa kayo dyan. Kung di rin nyo naman gagawa ng paraan yung bola na yan. Kaya ako nga pinagalitan kanina yun dahil doon eh. Ganon din ginawa mo. Oh. Asan ang tulong doon? Tulong sa kalaban, meron. Pero wala dito sa atin. Eh, hinahabol natin yung puntos eh. Which is opposite setting. Galing na dito yung setter. Sa'yo na ibibigay. Naka-ready ka na dapat doon. Anong gagawin mo doon? Hindi ka nga kumover doon eh. Diba? Anong gagawin? Atakihin mo na lang na malakas. Tapos na. Diba? Sayang yung offense mo, tinatago mo lang.
Just addressing the issue of having second thoughts and holding back. Para rito sa panig ng Mapúa, Coach Clarence making it clear for everyone. You got to focus on that aspect. As they're down by 4 right now. 17 serving 13.
And Bench, it's pretty ironic because they're having a problem with their attacks, but they have the more attacks compared to Lyceum, and parang nahihirapan na naman sila to have that clean spike na hinahanap nila kanina pa.
That's a good set. Oh, that's long. De La Cruz had the right idea, trying to go back row. Pero masyadong angat na angat yung bola sa kanya.
And Mapua has 9 unforced errors as of the moment. Medyo nag-shift nga ang kanina coming from Lyceum yung mga errors. Ngayon, it's Mapua making the errors.
But they just have to keep their focus here, just going for those attacks. The execution is the most important thing here. Lyceum also knows that basically is trying to do the same thing here. At ito nga, yung kanilang mga reliables ay talagang very, very active na right now in set number 4. Trying to make a comeback and trying to even it all up in this match, Ana. Oh, okay. Isa parang hirap, binibuild up mo and everything and all of a sudden, error.
And I think that's also what their teammates feel inside. No? Parang, ano ba yun? Andito na tayo, tapos bibigay mo lang. Ako, yung mga coach ko niyan, maririnig mo, at the end of it, sabihin nila sa amin, papanaginipan mo to hanggang pagtulog mo.
Yun nga yun. Still to get to be all wired up with what happened earlier. Especially yung mga mali kasi mas matagal mag-stay sa memory.
It looks like even though that's a point coming from Mapua, they're still not very happy with what's going on inside. Parang madaming miscommunication and
parang that time it was just they were just lucky to be able to get the point.
Like they're having a hard time,
yep,
fixing what's really wrong inside the court.
In the meantime, ito naman. Puntos naman para sa Mapua. And we're going to be listening to LPU.
Wala. Ito na ulit tayo. Okay? Nagda-doubt na naman tayo sa sarili natin. Hindi po pwede. Pag-aanin lang natin yung ginagawa natin. Hindi kasi po pwedeng maninigas tayo dyan. Why? Gusto natin gawin na maganda yung ginagawa natin, tapos maninigas tayo, walang mangyayari. Okay? Mas okay na tayo dun sa malambot. Okay? Pero nandun lang. Hindi natin kailangan ng perpekto. Okay? Walang perpektong naglalaro. Pero merong malinis. Yan, linisan natin yung galaro natin. Let's go, let's go.
Paalala na may laman, ika.
Tama nga naman si Coach Cromwell because, each games will have its flaws and imperfections, but as much as possible, you have to clean it up. Bawi agad, and you have to start with a clean slate and not think about your errors so much.
I was just about to say it. Most time when Coach Crow would talk to his girls here, they would get the point. Pero that time around, teka muna. Ay, sa kanila nga. Yun pa rin. Ganun pa rin ang sistema na nangyayari rito in favor of Lyceum.
That open spike looked like it was too strong na floater, but it was a check ball.
Check ball. Yun nga eh. So getting the breaks pa rin somehow. Pero this time around, they didn't get the breaks. They just gave up a point para sa panig ng Mapua. Mapua naman. Laging pag nandito na tayo sa point ng match, ito na yung di mo masabi. Ano, may 23 all ba tole, Ana?
Nako, parang I don't wanna jinx anything anymore dahil parang nagkakatotoo eh. But it looks like Lyceum is taking the lead and they want to lead all the way to 25. But we've seen this earlier. They've been on the lead for like a couple of points in the different sets, but Mapua came all the way from behind. And now we have Nicole Ong in front, and we all know how reliable she is with scoring.
Rica Blanca just tipped it over easy like that, still managing to get the point. As they say, sometimes it's not all power. Habilidad counts the most then,
And
but much needed.
I think, Bench, that they're also having a hard time with the sets,
Yung sets,
coming in from their
tama.
side. So parang right now, you have to use your mind and strategy na lang na instead of having to jump all the way and injuring yourself or mali pa yung tama sa bola, just tip it. Just tip it over.
Kaya nga,
And that also requires like a good sense of play inside the court. Diba? Yan yung,
spur of the moment, diskarte na lang, di ba?
oh, yun yung feel mo as an athlete inside
I
of
know.
what you think should be best for your team.
This is Dolorito. Been very efficient naman with her performance since the onset of this match. Uh-oh. Recovery right there para sa panig ng Lyceum. Here comes Nicole. Oh, but blocked. Lyceum takes the point.
And it looks like Lyceum already knows what's about to happen. Another single block coming in from Daya. I think it's them two talaga yung head-to-head.
Dito naman tayo sa Mapúa.
Wala na tayong disiplina doon sa ginagawa natin. Ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin? Di ba? Kailangan natin humabol. Yun ang kailangan natin gawin. Kaso nga lang, umaayaw tayo eh. Importante itong set na to eh. Di ba? Kasi pampanalo sana natin to. Pero huwag niyong ayawan. Kung kaya pa nga bulin, di habulin natin. Kunin natin ulit yung momentum para sa atin. Disiplina yun. Itaas ng bola sa offense.
Pump them up. And still, those very, very encouraging words. Huwag niyo munang ibigay. Don't surrender the white flag yet. Baka naman pwede pa.
It's
ganun
never
na nga yun.
over
I
until
know.
it's over.
At saka ganun na nga yung takbo eh, di ba? The ability of one team to make a comeback. But this is 23 serving 18. Lyceum could tie it all up unless Mapúa could come up with something. That's one
something.
point closer. Diba?
That something is Rica Blanca
I
with an
know.
opposite attack.
Something has got to happen for Mapúa. Coming off a timeout, managing to get the point. 19 serving 23. Baka nga kaya pa, sinasabi ni Coach Clarence.
And you know, Mapúa has 3 spikers in front. So, ayan na nga.
You know, di ba?
You know, in Nicole Ong, we trust ang team ng Mapúa ngayon.
So they got another point.
Looks like nangangatog na yung tuhod ng Lyceum dahil kumahabol na yung Mapúa.
Oh! Tatlong puntos na diretso na yan.
That was a good service from Villa Blanca. Nahirapan yung setter ng Lyceum to make a way.
Just to get things organized and put in order dito sa Lyceum.
Kaya tiwala sa sarili. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi po pwedeng hindi nyo tutulungan yung kasama nyo. Kasi kayo nandiyan dyan eh. Naintindihan. Kung ibalik mo sa kabila, makuha nila, walang problema. Marunong naman tayong bumlock. Naintindihan? O, kalmahan muna. Resiban muna natin ng maayos. Kasi pag hindi natin naresiban yan, hindi tayo makatake. Diyan, tulak muna ha, tulak. Sige, go.
Okay, dahil nga pwede na. Itong almost at the finish line na itong set number 4 natin. Pero, how do you close out?
And according to Coach Cromwell, it's just, you know, doing your jobs and roles very efficiently because he really trusts his players and you can see it.
Another point pa rin para sa Mapúa. Unbelievable comeback here. This was 23-18, 23 stuck at 23 na ang Lyceum, man.
And that was thanks to De La Cruz with her very explosive open attacks.
Tikpa, over-receive yun. Oh! Set point for Lyceum.
That was not over.
Di umakyat, sumabit. And then tumawid lang sa net.
But you can see how Mapúa was taking care of the ball.
I know.
Dahan-dahan nilang hinahatid to, you know, their teammates. But match point.
Uh-oh. Well, what do you know? That's kind of action that we have been seeing. Nobody is as surprised We really expected something like this to happen when they're playing close matches. And how do you like that? An ace. And we're all tied up 2 sets apiece. This game is going the full route. At teka, tingnan muna natin itong mga pangyayari sa ating set number 4. Just when you think one team is actually going at it and having the momentum, pero sandali lang. Bumabalik din sa kabila, nakaka-recover yung kalaban. That has been the story since magsimula itong match na ito, Ana.
Palipat-lipat lang yung momentum and like everyone's just taking advantage of it.
(25-22) matapos ang set number 4 at tinabla ng Lyceum ang match na ito. Benji Santiago and of course Ana. Ano, meron pa?
Parang nauubos na. Dahil we have 13 attacks coming from Mapúa and 11 from Lyceum and 1 block from Mapúa, 2 from Lyceum and 2 service aces also from Lyceum. And I think it's really the unforced errors. You can see a while ago they were able to minimize these errors and then bumabalik na naman like a habit that they have to break.
Especially in close sets that we have seen so far here, those number of errors can really make a difference. Pero ito nga, sabi ko nga, we're going the full route. So set number 5, are you ready? Because we are ready. And we still have 1 more match. Ito pa lamang yung una natin sa women's division for today. Part of the long weekend and long matches that we are experiencing. And is complaining. We love it as they come. Here we go. Set number 5.
We love seeing teams fight for their lives.
And not only that, eto kasi, di ba, dahil galing nga sa talo, one of them will be coming up with a win. Yun eh.
And like, when you start a season with a loss, like you don't want that to stick to you all throughout.
I know. Totoo yan.
So they want to get rid of it. Sobrang neck and neck tuloy ang labanan natin today.
Tsaka lalo na dito sa ating tournament format, di ba? 1 round lang yung preliminaries. Then the top 4 will move on to the semifinals. 1 time mo rin lang makakasagupa yung mga kalaban mo. Like for instance, these 2 teams.
So it's really important for them to get a win right away.
I know.
And right now, that first point goes to Lyceum with a service error from Mapúa.
So pressure creeping in. They gotta be used to that. Ang abala nito, umabot na tayo ng set number 5. Now it's the chance para rito naman sa Lyceum. Ball up in the air. Mapúa on the attack. Mapúa gets a point.
That was kabadin na walang kakaba-kaba. Another lefty.
Yun na naman, pahirap din yan, di ba? It's Rica Blanca right now. Tied up at 1 here in set number 5. Tied up 2 sets apiece here in the whole match. Point will go Lyceum's way.
That was a solid block, but it was outside due to Dolorito's very strong open attack.
2 serving 1. Denise Dolorito. With a good serve. Rica Blanca. First ball, nagka-problema. Easy over right now. Diao, the attack that was blocked. Bola pa rin. Lyceum going for another attack. And this time, Mapúa naman will earn the point.
That was an open attack from Doguna, but she's having a hard time with Nicole Ong and Kabadin as her blockers. It fell short eh. It was right in front of her.
Especially with the size of Nicole Ong. She will find a way to make a stop. That's exactly what happened here. The Blanca right now.
That was actually a really good attempt to fake attack si Rica Blanca tapos sinet niya. Parang
sinet niya.
I've seen that in Japan and it's parang catching on in the Philippines. Even in the women's division.
Yun nga lang, yung kakampi niya yata hindi ready that time.
Nagulat pala siya.
Cruz, yes. Oh, that was a good serve. Let's see here, Rica Blanca. It's in! Nakabawi naman.
Corner attack. Mahirap yan kunin eh dahil dulong-dulo. Tapos coming in from a back row attack, the placement of the defense will not be able to reach that.
At saka siguro sabi ni Rica Blanca, hindi na ako mag-eksperimento. I might as well just
do what I know best.
Yes, yun lang yun.
And it works. Another point for Mapúa. Nakikita ko na ulit yung energy coming in from both
Yan na naman,
teams.
bumabalik na naman. Eh, kailangan buhos na eh. Ito na yun, set number 5 eh. The body with a good serve. How about that attack? Good tag here by Rica Blanca. Dela Cruz going for it. Ball still in play here. Nice rally happening. The push. Kuha pa rin ng Lyceum. Boy pa rin. Taka naman, Dolorito. That one is in!
That was a great quick attack from Captain Manalo. You know the difference from both teams. Kanina Lyceum was trying to make their play, the very known quick patong play. But here we have Mapúa with the simplest plays. Like, okay, quick, pasok open. But you know, it works and they deliver. Nothing too flashy, but very effective.
Well, let's see if it's still going to work out the same way. Exactly, that's what we saw here. Dela Cruz again. Look at this piece of action.
Minsan nakakakaba din yung flight niya, no? Parang di mo alam kung didikit sa net or ano bang nangyayari sa yung mid-air. Grabe kasi yung ano niya, hang time.
And finding a way over 2 blockers. Nagawan pa niya ng paraan yun. Angled it perfectly. 3-point advantage para sa Mapúa. Here they go once again. Simple push. Lyceum, back row attack here. Not exactly with a lot of power. Dela Cruz. Ball still in play. Rica Blanca from back row. Dito naman sa kabila. Ayan ang pumasok.
That was an outside attack. And I like how Mapúa is adding in a back row attack on their side. Because like as you can see, sometimes with their very simple play with a quick and then open, like they need an additional strategy inside, and that's what they added, the back row attack with Rica Blanca.
Ace for Kabadin. And we go into our first technical timeout here, a 5-point advantage. No technical timeout. Change court nga lang pala tayo, set number 5. Sensya na kayo ha. At parang mga first time dito sa araw na ito na kanina may 5 sets tayo and another 5 sets naman dito sa women's. Okay. So take a look at that. So everybody getting into the act here para sa Mapúa. Kabadin, the usual. Dela Cruz was also delivering. And of course, nandun pa rin si Nicole Ong, especially when it comes to blocks and also her own way of attacking, which is distracting para dito sa panig ng Lyceum. 5-point advantage para sa Mapúa. Can they get a hold of this momentum that they have right now? All of a sudden, nobody's smiling. Ayun, yun. Meron pa naman pala. Two lang right there. Well, let's see. 8 serving three. Here we go. Patong. And Lyceum gets the point.
Malayo pa sa katotohanan yan. Kuha, hanggat hindi umabot ng 15 yan, di tapos yan. Girls, kapitan nyo. Okay, yan ang sinasabi natin. Andiyan na yung part na pinag-aaralan natin. Andiyan na yung part na gusto nating makuha. Gusto nating matutunan. Okay? Ang problema, nasa inyo mismo, paano tayo re-recover. Time out lang ang kaya kong gawin. Kayo ang may kayang gumawa niyan sa loob. Ha? Let's go!
Just being realistic lang si Coach Crow. Para dito sa Lyceum.
And he's giving the power to his athletes that, you know, kayo lang din talaga yung kayang gumawa niyan and to
naman.
change up the game inside. Because he already believes in what they can do and they know what they can do. They train for that every time, diba? Every day.
Exactly.
So it's just up to them on how they'll show, you know, their capabilities, and they have to believe in themselves for that. Ayun na nga.
Pumuntos. Lopez responding very well. Sila nga lang naman yung nasa court.
That was a really good basag block moment for Lopez with that open attack.
Fourth serving 9. This is Tulang right service area. So number 5, Mapúa gets back the point. Back to another 6-point advantage that they have here in set number 5.
That was De La Cruz, a very reliable open spiker for Mapúa. Siya yung magic bunot na hinahanap nila to score for them.
How about that one? Masok naman. That was Santa Maria. So lefty attack again para rito sa Lyceum. Rica Blanca, good dig here for Lyceum. Oh, that's too long. Huh? Ah, yes, indeed.
That was too strong for Rica Blanca. And now let's see what Lyceum will do to take advantage of that error.
And another point here going Lyceum's way. So Santa Maria getting involved very much here. And Mapúa will call a timeout. They still have a lead here, 10-7.
Mahaba, pero binabagalan mo yung contact mo. So nag-iiba yung tempo ng kamay mo, di lalong uma-outside. Eh yung tempo mabilis na yun na normal na galaw na mahaba, yun lang yun. Hindi porket binabagalan mo yung kamay mo, haba yung bola mo. Eh iniiba mo yung tempo ng katawan mo eh. Which is lamang naman tayo. Ang layo ng lamang natin. Ba't natatakot kang umupensa? Di paluin mo lang ng paluin. Diba? O tere, bakit diretso yun? Dapat is yun eh. A-pass na yun eh.
Very, very important reminders. This is set number 5. Somehow, baka medyo may nagde-daydream na, I don't know, in action. But, syempre, kailangan. Coach Clarence, lamang nga naman sila. Huwag mo pigilan yung sarili mo. Go for the attack just like that.
I feel like in the 5th set, they have a tendency to be scared of making
Oh,
mistakes. Eh.
Oh! Yun nga, umatake kasi it went long. Wait a minute. Unti-unti na naman bumabalik ang Lyceum rito.
Now we have number 18, Hannah de Guzman, back in court. And as we've seen in the first few sets, you know, she has
Yes.
contributed a lot with the variation of attacks that she's been giving.
Just like that. That's
Ay.
what we're talking about. Yun kagad, di ba? Tama. On cue ka naman, Anna. Hannah de Guzman is really back.
You feel it. And Lyceum also felt it. Medyo nadibdiban yung ano niya doon, receiver. Napakabigat kasi ng mga palo nitong si
I
Hannah
know.
de Guzman.
Just 4 right here para sa Mapúa. It's not a good service. Oh! Nabitin.
That was an offset and Dolorito tried to
Kaya
make
nga
a way.
Kinig naman tayo sa kabila.
Sige. 2 spikers ka, di ba? May quick. Bunso, laban mo ha. Sa komportable, 1-2. O, pa-1 to. Okay, resiban nyo, jump serve naman. Okay, magkano naman yung dating ng bola. Okay, hanapin na kagad ha. Tapos pag walang-wala, porsyentuhan, may size tayo. Dalawa yung kabilaan. Okay, gets? Malayo pa yan. One stop, tapos sa-servicean ulit natin. Ha, let's go, let's go.
12-8, Mapúa, 2 sets apiece. We're down to the set number 5.
That was also Coach Cromwell with, you know, their strategies to change up the movement inside the court.
About that, Rica Blanca.
That was a great defense.
Nakuhaan ng buwelo eh.
Medyo alanganin na yung palo doon pero nakuha pa
Nakuha
ng
pa rin,
defense.
yes.
And, you know, their setter found a way to Rica Blanca, which converted it into a point.
Service error. Now Lyceum, Santa Maria will serve. 9 serving 13, set number 5.
And mind you, bench, this is
Uh-oh.
only up to 15 points.
I know.
Napaka-exciting. Akala ko 25 ulit eh. Hinihintay ko.
Pero ang haba na kasi nitong match na nangyari rito.
And now we're
Ayan
at
na.
14-9.
So we're into match point here. Mapúa, they lead by 5. 5 match points. Oh, Mapúa.
Mapúa just has to do what they know best and sure serve na dapat, sure everything. And their offense, dun tayo maghihintay kung ilalaban ba nila yun.
They're still in the thick of this. Not yet over, but Rica Blanca is right there. Bumalik yung bola. Ball up in the air. The joust. There Guzman. The set for Dolorito. Off speed. It goes in. Saving a match point here. Lyceum.
Nakikita ko yung gigil sa mga palo and sa galaw ni Dolorito. Napakalakas na ng palo niya kanina.
I
And
know.
now, but you know, even if nanggigigil siya, she still like had her head leveled na, okay, drop ball yung hindi nila expect.
Dolorito again. Going back row. But a good dig here. Oh, Mapúa. Dolorito. Another soft spin attack. Woo!
In this girl, Lyceum is trusting. Mapalakas na palo man, lahat yon open attacks lang. Uno lang yung palo niya, but you know, she's putting variation. She's making sure that she's unreadable.
saving another match point. Free ball yun. Chance here. The push. Ball is still up in the air. It's still in play. Dolorito. Oh, yun lang yun. Well, expect the unexpected, Anna. How this
And you know,
match
this
has
is
ended.
Gohol's first point for the whole match.
And it turned out to be the clincher para sa Mapúa. Surprising everybody with that kind of an attack. Nothing fancy, just easy over. But boy, oh boy, what a match this has turned out to be. It went the full route, and Mapúa is finally in the win column against Lyceum. Quality match that we have seen here for V-League Collegiate Challenge, the first of the two scheduled in the women's division. And somebody has earned the recognition of best player here. Ito makikita natin, she has done her thing here. At kung ano-ano mga ceremonies pa ang ginawa prior to this match. And it really paid off. Yung mga overload and everything. Sara Asido with her best player.
I'm with the player of the game from Mapúa University, Nicole Ong. Nicole, congrats ha. Nicole, napakahaba ng game. Dikit yung laban. So, share mo naman sa amin, paano mo na-maintain yung composure mo para talaga makapag-deliver ka sa team mo?
Minake sure ko lang po na inisip ko yung end goal namin, which is to win. So, yung lahat po ng ginagawa ko, lahat ng movements, minimake sure ko na dahan-dahan lang, hindi ako ma-pressure, hindi ako magmamadala. Yun po.
So coming into your next game, gaano ka naka-confident ngayon, Nicole?
Siyempre, sobrang taas po ng, mataas naman po yung confidence namin, lalo na napakita namin yung laro namin, na magandang laro. And we're really looking forward sa next game namin, na mas tumaas pa yung laro namin.
So anyone you want to greet, Nicole?
Binabati ko po yung family ko, yung mga friends ko, yung mga teammates and coaches, and yun, lahat po. Yun po.
Again, congratulations and thank you, Nicole. That's our player of the game, Nicole Ong from Mapúa University. Now, back to the panel.
Well, it was indeed long but truly worth it. Every bit of the action. Sobrang dikit nito. The momentum change. Talagang hindi kami nagsawa. And we have seen what the result was. Set number 1, kinuha yan muna nitong panig ng Lyceum and then Mapúa. Back-to-back ang pagbalik naman nila and this match. They thought they could really finish it off very, very early. Of course, the most important thing here is to come up with a win. Pero sama, Ana, only one has managed to do that dun sa nauna nating game nga between Mapúa and Lyceum.
And I really like how maintained and composed si Nicole Ong was during the whole game. You know, she contributed so much with blockings, even with attacks. And whenever, I noticed that whenever she goes in the court, parang nag-shift yung attitude nila inside. And parang mas nare-relax din yung teammates niya because it's very important when you have somebody to look up to inside the court. And I think that's who Nicole Ong was for her teammates.
All those who were expected to play, especially in a culture like this, yun na yung mga nakita natin. And what a finish as it turned out. So nakita nga natin, all of a sudden, si Gohol nga, di ba? Sabi mo nga, 1 point, pero that turned out to be the winner.
The most crucial.
San Sebastian and Enderan, we still have one more match in the women's division that's coming up. So wag po kayo munang bibitaw, meron pa.
Volleyball is back.